Alright guys, so this is going to be harder to do. I don't want it to be right in front of the cone because it kind of just distorts the whole video. But this is an acoustic bass amp, and I'm going to be running the HarpAttack through it just so you can kind of hear, because I mentioned that I'd been, using an Ibanez practice amp to get a electric amp sound. So here's it straight through. So, pretty basic. But here we go. It's a HarpAttack pedal. So that's with A. We'll try with the C. So you can see it's pretty good amp sound. It sounds a lot better than a lot of lower end tube amps. I don't personally like the sound of like a Pro Junior or a Blues Junior. I think in front of the tube especially, they just sound boxy. To me, this sounds a little better than that. But it's it's more dependent on what you're playing it through. But you have a choice of any solid state amp. and you could just put a speaker too. So you have the $185 here, and then I don't know how much this was, but you can really get a decent setup for probably really starting at 250 and then getting whatever microphone. You know, I've used really low end $20 kind of dynamic mics which sound really well. So, you know, you could really in the $300 range really have a good setup. And I really like the sound of this even compared to boutique amplifiers just because it sounds incredibly similar to small 3 to 5 watt, you know, tube amps that have like two or three tubes in them. You know, that very compressed sound that you hear in tunes like, you know, Rocker and You Better Watch Yourself and things like that, even though those are probably more in the board kind of things. But, you know, you can never get a big tube amp sound because there's obviously only one tube in that thing, but you can get that sound in a big amp or in anything and have it be loud and be heard, and it's my favorite kind of sound. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the four speaker big loud sound, so this works for me incredibly. Yeah, so it kind of has its place, and I think it's equally as good as many things. And a solid state amp can do quite well with it. It's more of the speaker than it is the amplifier at this point. So yeah, I hope this helps people. The microphone's controlled magnetic from the 60s, so you get an idea of what that can do.